First down. Brings up second and goal.
Time to choose your mental ability. These are upgradable playstyle enhancements that will help to separate you from the other players. And if you're good, you'll have the opportunity to activate even more later in your career.
missed it. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jason.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Carter. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a 3rd and goal? Into the end zone, right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Looking to get it in. He was looking for the corner, and that... This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Razorbacks are threatening in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And off from the shotgun. And he takes it in. To the air, it's Carter. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep action on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for an open area to his left. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Hit as he throws. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5. To the air. It's Carter. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. On a little time, lets it go. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Defense.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off play action. Bring in the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him this time. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going for the goal line. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Carter. Working that left side now. Spin, still running. They've got the defense real.
Was coming in, they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to... Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run. Every
Looking downfield, it's Carter. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. On the move, he fires. Got a man in the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He wants to throw it. Wide out, trying to get it in. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Because there wasn't great anticipation by the QB throwing that in route against zone coverage, the DBs were able to rally to the football and knock it away.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. Here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Carter. Throwing on the run. Pulls it in on the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him, nowhere to go. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's flat. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Carter. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll run play action. Dances away. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. A nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll step. Leaves it with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs...
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Ready to fire from the pistol.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Carter. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. What a play there. Off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Caught in the backfield. It's Berry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Plows through the defense. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to going for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stand. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking downfield, it's Carter. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Offense working from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it past the marker. And we have breaking news. They score yet another. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching. to Salt Lake City, where the mighty Utah student section is... You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To the ground with the bat. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start in this opening drive by the offense.
Back to throw, it's Carter. Punts it out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Platt. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Razorbacks are on the move. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Voorhees. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Wants to go up top. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive back.
And boy, is he close to that first. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Voorhees. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down.
That's why it's so important.
I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw.
Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They're dealing with a second and long. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a...
Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown! Running back searching for a hole. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Moves away as he feels pressure. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. But jet sweep pass. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They go to the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Bust through behind his pad. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific. The Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Big fella moving. That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry. Now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Voorhees. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's complete. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a man. It's Carter. Finds his man. It's Platt. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Voorhees. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the run, it's Voorhees. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks back to the line on first down with, oh, he's got some space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator because on 3rd down, you throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. Everybody on defense thinks you're going to be throwing the football. Instead, you hand it off to your running back, and he shows great vision. He knows where the sticks are, picks up the first down. This offense, they've got some momentum going.
Dropping back, it's Carter. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Touchdown! Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quick handoff. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down of it. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And incomplete on the deep ball. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't, and they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually see big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. First down here for the offense. On the ground, it's Voorhees. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
On the play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Carter. Back open in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the... The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And with the... From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Using the quick game. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the grab. It's Platt. Across the 25. He's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Carter. Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Snaps it in the shotgun. He wants it all.